Yo, Dennis here, back with another video. Y'all already know what the lick read. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. It's greatly appreciated. But first,
hey, you right there, you. Watch the videos to the end.
Now that we back right now, y'all already know. If y'all watched the last episode, then y'all already know what this is about. I don't even have to take no notes for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it on out the way. As y'all know, Andre 3 Stacks finally dropped an album. Finally, after 20 years or 20 plus years, however long it was since The Love Below, he finally dropped the album, and I guess you can say he answered the bell. Andre 3 Stacks, 3 Stacks. Okay, he dropped a project entitled New Blue Sun. Title doesn't have no relevance to what we could even come close to thinking what's the concept or anything like that, and it's really no concept. 8 songs, no raps, no singing, just an Indian flute and some random musicians playing in the background catching the vibe. So basically he gave us a jam session with an Indian flute and some other people he met, some random musicians that I care not to mention. It really doesn't matter. I mean, he's Andre 3 Stacks. So y'all know Andre 3 Stacks is one of the most, if not the most, revered MCs of our time, of our culture. And not only that, one of the most eclectic and interesting guys that you would ever want to meet or see. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen a lot of different wardrobe, from the wardrobe to the raps to the intricacies of detail when it comes to making songs and all of the above. Like, he's considered top 5. He's definitely in my top 5 MCs. I think he's bottom 5. And I think, you know, based off the credentials that we use for top 5, we usually, you gotta be a solo artist and you gotta have a body of work, which he doesn't have, but we make an exception to the rule for 3 Stacks. And like, you know, it is what it is for a lot of us, like whoever's good with, I mean, for my fellow brothers of the pen, you know, we write, if you got a nice pen, if you, what is the word I'm looking for? A lyric connoisseur, you know what I mean? If you rap, I'm pretty sure he's somewhere in your top 5 or top 10. Your choice, really no right or wrong answer. But anyway, 8 songs. I really don't care. We don't even have to mention the songs. Point is, some of y'all, I'm gonna just say some of y'all, I wasn't, but some of y'all was expecting 3 Stacks to rap. But if you've been paying attention to him and been paying attention to the interviews, especially this more recent one, and go check out the GQ interview. I might even leave it in the description box. Matter of fact, I think I will. And he kind of explains what's going on right now and what he's setting you up for. Now, some people, you know, for all the insiders and all the media, for all the big media companies, including GQ and whoever, you know, whoever's a part of their staff or whatever, or anybody else, got a chance to secretly listen to this album before it actually been released. A lot of y'all been led astray, hoodwinked, bamboozled, whatever you want to call it, because you guys were expecting some rapping, and there's no rapping at all. Some of y'all probably even expecting something creative along the lines of singing, maybe even some different type of instrumentation. And I think none of y'all expect 3 Racks to come out and start playing an Indian flute or a windpipe or whatever the hell that instrument is. It looked like a big old wooden flute, oversized big wooden flute, and he walk around with it like a cane, you know what I'm saying? He keep it with him everywhere he go. Now, I won't let too much out about the interview, but what I will say is, if y'all saw my short, I know I made a little light, you know, I made light of the situation, but even I was surprised at this one. Like, man, what the hell is this? And he threw everybody for a loop. And some of y'all like to ride waves and all that. I even seen a couple people in my news feed was talking about, you know, especially all my fellow engineers, shouts out to all of y'all, they was talking about they giving out flute lessons, and, you know, don't be coming and asking for flute lessons and all that sort of stuff. Everybody, the internet is having a way with this whole project and having a way with the flute jokes. And me myself, I'm not, like I said, I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised. I didn't really expect no rapping, to be honest, me personally, because I knew he wasn't going to do that. Because if you pay attention to 3 Stacks, and based off his interviews and all the detailed information that he do give out, because you know he's a private person, he was basically kind of forewarning us about it. We just didn't know it was going to be that. And when you listen to it and unpack it, as y'all heard, I mean, it kind of reminds you of like yoga music or meditation music in a sense. Like, this is the type of stuff I'll probably listen to when I'm reading a book. I listen to something similar to that when it's time to relax, or if I'm writing a script or doing something like that when you're trying to concentrate and you don't want to hear no words and nothing like that in between whatever it is that's in your playlist. This right here will be something that, you know, you can play it in libraries, study halls, or you might even see it in like if you go, that's art gallery music, or if you're going down one of them exquisite hallways like a hotel or a big mall or something, and they playing like some abstract type of music. this is it, and we couldn't expect that. I'm not sure. We can't. It's not considered. It's not psychedelic. It's not folk. I don't even know what type of genre this would per se. But what I will say, maybe he might spark the interest of like maybe like some world music. I would think. If you're from a different country, namely like if you maybe Middle Eastern or in the continent of Asia, maybe. You know what I mean? Because we all love 3 Stacks, and he's worldwide recognized, the most. Like I said, one of the most eccentric person you could ever meet or see, and his perspective on things, I get his whole perspective on everything. That's why I kind of didn't really want to unpack the album per se, because it really don't make no sense. And in the GQ interview, he pretty much broke it down by saying this was just a jam session. We just caught a vibe and we just did whatever felt right, felt good, or anything like that. It wasn't like we had the song right or anything. I even heard Lupe Fiasco state that just to redeem the project, he would add lyrics to the actual instrumentation. Now, if you heard the instrumentation, I can't even really see rap on that, but if anybody could pull it off, Lupe can. Now, will we enjoy it? Hell no. Unless you one of them MC Squared type people that just listen to like stuff that, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lane for it. I just don't really think I would enjoy it. The fan in me would say, 3 Racks, snap back to it and give us what we want. Don't just throw anything out there. This is without judging. I can't even say it's whack. I can't even say it sucks. I'm trying to like shy away from that. I can't even say it's mid, because we can't judge it based off the things we judge. We can't judge it based off hip hop. We can't judge it based off funk or psychedelic or anything like that. We really trying to process what the hell this is, because we didn't expect this per se. So he really kind of fooled y'all and threw y'all off. Now, if he go platinum, or I could see him winning a Grammy or something like that in a whole nother category. And I think that's big for the culture in terms of diversifying your portfolio. Definitely, I really thought maybe it's something like, you can use for like meditation purposes or something. It's like really yoga music or martial arts music, Tai Chi music. It's martial arts music. It sounds like, like something like a Buddhist or somebody to listen to, like, or a monk. It's monk music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to clown 3 Racks, but it definitely let me know he's rich than a mug, and them royalties and that catalog, he eating good. And shout out to Big Boy. I don't know what Big Boy think of that, but I know it's your boy, and I know you can't be biased, even though you will be biased because that's your brother, and I understand that. And you gonna ride with your brother right or wrong, and I understand that. But y'all know, and probably behind closed doors, I'm pretty sure you pulled Drake to the side and said, some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, same way like how when we was talking about Drake, like a lot of y'all Drake fans or non-Drake friends, y'all gonna let him have it. So I just think it ain't no exception to the rule with 3 Racks. We didn't see this coming. Like normally, we hold them at a high clip, and this time around, I don't think it ain't the love below. That ain't gonna show. It ain't the love below. Maybe I was expecting maybe another love below. I would like for him to rap, but the man been telling you for quite some time that he's not even in rapper mode. I mean, he do his features or whatever, and we enjoy those, but you asking the man to put out an album, and the man, you just have to watch the GQ interview. The man is clearly stating that he doesn't even have new raps, so he pretty much do everything on the fly. The man is just out here living life. I'm not gonna say he's retired, obviously, he just released a project, but it's a different project than what you would expect, even with all the talent oozing out his ears and pores and whatever. This was definitely not expected, man. So he's on some brother Shaquille Sunflower right now. He's on his Najee Ramba, and that lets me further know how rich this man really is. Like I'm just gonna put it out there. If you can make something like that and not care what nobody thinks, not saying he has nothing to prove, because he doesn't have anything to prove. I mean, he doesn't have to make another record in life, and he's still certified, solidified. It's kind of like, well, I can't really compare the 2 artists the other artists I was just about to name. I don't want to compare him with other artists, but let's just put it this way. Like your favorite artist, your major artist that you hold at a high clip, like you would definitely let him have it. Like, sometimes, like for instance, like I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Do I want to hear another Jay-Z album? Hell no. Will Jay-Z album come out? Would another Jay-Z album? Would he drop another album? I'm sure he probably would if the situation was right, because he's a calculated man, which I'm not going to touch on that. But do I care to listen to another album? Absolutely not. If he do drop one, you damn right I'm gonna listen to it. However, am I craving for it, or as a fan, do I call for it? Absolutely not. And I think I probably speak for majority of the fans, and I'm a Jay-Z fan. So same thing with 3 Raps. We still waiting on that rap album, and if we never get it, then I'd rather not hear nothing at all. But that's just me, and I think I speak for everybody else, because we pretty much over it. He's pretty much 20 years too late. That just lets you know he really doesn't care, doesn't have nothing to prove. And as an artist or as an entrepreneur, that's inspiring itself, to just be able to do what I want to do and not care about what you think, what I think, or what whoever thinks about what, and I just do me. That's the guy right there. That's the poster child for carefree. I think he's the poster child for, one of the poster childs for financial freedom, because that's what I see when, that's a financial free album. That's a I don't give a you know what album, because I'm gonna do what I want. That's probably about as different as Kanye West going poopity scoopity boopity boop. Facts. Might just use that bit for a short. But yeah, I mean, this album is different, and that's all I can say about that. Other than that, man, I would say go cop that, but man, it's no point. Just listen. If you happen to listen to it when you know, it's not a cleanup album either. It's one of them go in the corner and meditate, do some yoga. I even joked about it being like a river dance. I mean, it just totally left field, man, and he really pushed the envelope with this one for sure. And I'm gonna just leave it there, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, go to www.powercircle.life, get yourself some hair busters knockout all-purpose seasoning for just $10. Don't just buy 1, buy 10. I guarantee you, I stand by it. It will be sure to bless you, bringing the fun and the simplicity back to cooking. It's definitely a cheat code for all you Marcus Grahams out there, for all you college kids and non-cookers, and whoever trying to cook, or you getting ready to start cooking and you don't want to cook with too many, it makes everything simple. It's got everything you need in there. Now I'm gonna just leave it at that. Don't take my word for it. Just go over there, man, and grab you a bottle, and you'll see what I mean. You're gonna be like, I should have bought 10. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, and that's it, man. You know my slogan: keep God first, stay sucker free, and by all means get to the money. Peace and love, stay healthy, and I'm out of here. And if I didn't say it, I appreciate y'all for watching the videos to the end. And did I give y'all a cliffhanger? I don't think I did, but since we are at the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you what's the next vlog gonna be after this. So the next vlog, we will be uncovering 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. Welcome to Collie Grove. Next.